The triple murder trial of Lindsay Clancy picking back up today, less than 24 hours after an emotionally grueling day in court.
The accused killer breaking down yesterday after prosecutors played her ex-husband's 911 call, placed as he found their 3 children strangled to death in their Massachusetts home. Chanley Painter here with all the details. Chanley.
Hey, good morning. So Lindsay's ex-husband, Patrick Clancy, concluding 2 emotional days on the witness stand yesterday. One of the most emotional moments came when prosecutors played Patrick's 911 call after he returned home that day and found his 5-year-old, 3-year-old, and 8-month-old dead. Inside the courtroom, Lindsay sobbed uncontrollably as she listened to the horrific call for the first time. In his testimony, Patrick told the jury that in the weeks before the killings, Lindsay's mental health had significantly deteriorated after changes in her medications, and she'd even told him that she'd been hearing voices.
After you removed the band from Callan's neck, what did you do next?
I tried to find Dawson.
And where did you go?
I looked in the bathroom and on the other side of the couch, and then I went to the other side of the basement and he was in my office. I knew he was gone. She said she heard a man's voice telling her that if she didn't do it now, she would lose her chance or something like that.
Patrick also repeatedly testified that despite her worsening mental health, Lindsay was a devoted mother. Watch.
She was very dedicated. She did everything. She started reading them books at 3 months, and she made up songs for them. I remember she used to make green eggs and ham for Cora because she liked that book.
Prosecutors allege Lindsay intentionally planned the murders of her children, but her defense argues she is not criminally responsible because she was suffering from postpartum psychosis. The prosecution is expected to call more witnesses today. Lindsay faces life behind bars if convicted, guys.
Such an incredibly difficult story all around. Chanley, thanks. And now to tell us everything we need to know about postpartum psychosis, we're going to bring in Dr. Monique Yohanan. Doctor, thanks for coming on to talk about this. Unfortunately, I hate talking about this because of, the severity of this, but tell us, what is postpartum psychosis and really how it differs from postpartum depression?
Sure. Thank you so much for having me. It's such a tragic story. Postpartum psychosis, fortunately, is a really rare condition. We do see it, though, in about 1 in 1,000 births after birth. We see this, though, as much less common than, for example, postpartum depression. Postpartum depression we see in about 1 in 8 women who've given birth. And postpartum depression comes on really kind of gradually. People have depression, they'll have some anxiety, difficulty with sleep, but the symptoms are not as severe. With postpartum psychosis, it comes on very quickly. It can come on in days or weeks after pregnancy. We see this especially, we worry about it in women who have a history of bipolar disorder or have a family history of severe mental illness. Fortunately, there are treatments. If you catch it early, it can be a treatable condition, but it is a medical emergency.
Yeah, I want to talk about the treatment aspect. They say it does require immediate attention and medication. A lot of it is medication-based, but she tried to admit herself twice, and she was ultimately sent home. So a lot of people are saying that the system failed her. So how would you have treated this?
I think that when we look at postpartum psychosis, for example, when we're taking that history, it's not just a sleep disturbance, for example, it's that somebody can't sleep at all. And I think when we hear this history in women, intrusive thoughts, those sort of dark thoughts, do happen sometimes in women who've given birth. The difference is in a woman who is at less risk, the mom is horrified for them. But with postpartum psychosis, the mom really thinks she's saving the child by what she's doing. So it's really taking that kind of careful history, that family history, and that history, understanding that there is just a loss of touch with reality. But to your point, this is treatable with medication, like antipsychotics, with other types of treatment, like electroconvulsive therapy. There are really significant treatments that you can do that can make the difference in this. I also would say that if you're concerned about this, there are ways that people can reach out. So there's a national maternal mental health line. It's 1-833-TLC-MAMA. 833-852-6262. There is a national suicide crisis line that's 988. But this is a medical emergency. And so if somebody is having that sort of loss of touch with reality, not sleeping at all, having these kinds of intrusive thoughts, this is a 911 emergency.
Yeah, it's the disassociation from reality. And, you know, women, postpartum women, it's arguably one of the hardest times of your life. And I couldn't imagine dealing with that as well and then piling all the prescription pills on top of it. I certainly hope that postpartum women get the help and support they need, because I know that you're kind of cut loose after you have a baby. So that, like you said, that online URL you gave, that's, you know, it's helpful for some people, a lot of women too. Doctor, thank you so much for talking to us about this morning. We appreciate it.
Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube, and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.